Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Ep.7 Kaiserreich. It's Commonwealth America. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, our puppet state in Canada, they thought it was a great idea just to invade Britain. And I don't know why they thought it was a great idea. Surprisingly, the Canadian AI as a puppet state of ours thought it was better to declare war now. As opposed to, normally it actually takes a long time for the Entente to actually join the war. So I'm not too sure really what makes this time different, but they're going to be jerks about it. The Black Education Act. The wave of public education changes implemented by Pelley in order to solidify Christian identity into these America is nearly complete. This final act, which passed with unanimous approval by the shell of Congress, is the Black Education Act. The Black Education Act totally redefines education practices for ethnic minority communities and, in particular, African Americans. Notably, it focuses on the education of African Americans for their role as laborers and distances them from the older notions of religious unity across races. As part of his speech announcing the law, Pelley stated, "There is no place in the Anglo-Saxon community above the level of labor." Okay, so okay, I mean, yeah, negative 12% stability. Yeah, and Pelley, unsurprisingly, he's a bit of an asshole, right? He's a bit of an asshole. I think that's vastly undershooting it. Vastly undershooting it. I mean, actually, do we go with you? I mean, recruit population factor goes down even more, but yeah, send in the army. So I should be getting it at a 1.8% stability increase now. That's cool. But yeah, things are a little bit, as some people would say, they're a little bit fucky. I'm gonna turn this off for now because we don't really need notifications for it. Research. Honestly, I'm actually gonna go for 1941 upgrade as well for artillery. I think it's completely okay. So, I do want to start training up some more units. National Infantry. We're going to go, I'm honestly going to get like a full 24 stack of you guys going. How many tanks do we have? We have 1,000 light tanks. Not bad. 16 combat with. I guess I'll just throw in some infantry in here. Save that up. Armor divisions. I'm going to go with 10 of you. I know that means we're going to need more tanks. More syndicalist bombing. Too surprised. Too surprised. We only have one factory on tanks. Honestly, give me like a double roll in that. Do you have any military factories? Like, not really. Like, what's our ratio right now? How many military factories do we have compared to civilian factories? 30 to 105. That's actually a terrible ratio. I mean, we could convert. How expensive is it to convert? Because a new one costs 7,000. It's about half the price. So I'm going to completely militarize the South. We can't have the traders in the North have any access to weapons. Tennessee, North Carolina. Do it in Texas and do it in South Texas. And just try to convert all of these to factories. The amount of civilian factories we have in the North and in the West should compensate for any loss of industry in the South. But again, we can't let the Northerners have guns. It would just make everything we've accomplished so far for nothing. We have captured a Russian operative. Stop sending your spies to my country. That would be my first suggestion to you. We'll go for 1941 upgrades. My spies, who I realize aren't actually doing anything. We're going to send a spy to London. We're going to send a spy to Paris. They may get captured immediately. I mean, at least an American guy can, he can work in Britain. Or he can work in France. Just say he's part of underground American resistance. He can blend in, right? I'm sure he can blend in just fine. Okay, Christian identity is done. We need to get you. For us to get that, we need Christian work ethic. 2 bonuses actually to industry. Pretty nice. And Brazil joined the International. With the advent of the Commonwealth, there begins a split in work ethic across the nation that the Silver Legion did not attend. Blue laws that used to allow Christian time off to go to work, off of work to go to church, are being revoked as by those who do not value the morals of the nation. We must bring blue laws back. Solidify control You're kind of garbage. Who's actually the biggest party right now? The AFP actually is still a bigger party than we are. We should be, I think, getting more... Like, what are you? Political power, gain, consumer goods, research speed's pretty okay. But again, we just really need to remove recovering from the Civil War. Like, it's of the utmost importance. After that, we can focus more on getting, you finished. Take the fight abroad. The traders generals to join other factions. Military spending, new arms factory. It's one military factory, which is actually, it's like not that good. But 20% factory output. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you lose a decent amount of political power. But 20% factory output, I think, is pretty good. Can you see the real Pelley? Although only known to the highest ranking members of the Civil Legion, there's a hidden depth of the mind of our Chief Pelley. To his closest friends, Pelley is more than a leader and a friend. He is their political, religious, and moral guide. Until now, a sort of secret doctrine has been hidden from the public at large due to their unwillingness to accept that religious and temporal authority are one and the same. Now that our enlightened leader is well accepted in this brave new American society, should we go ahead with some of his more eccentric ideas? Pelley's handlers, as it is, can barely keep him from exposing his deeper thoughts to the public at large. Is the mystery of Pelley enough for the history books? Stability goes down. We lose more political power. You know what? I'm going to save this, because I think there shouldn't be any attempts for coups anymore. As far as I know, we are secure where we're at. But I think it would be funny to show the world the true Pelley. The world is ready. People like our faction even less, but we've got decent stuff here. Partial mobilization, go with that. What actually is our consumer goods right now? 35%? Not terrible. We got 10% from Federalists and Social Resistance, but that will clean up soon. How many guns do we have? If we have enough guns, I can definitely upgrade you to infantry equipment 2. Happy to see that. And again, we're in July. After tank divisions, as far as I'm aware, after tank divisions, they should go for demand out of Lorraine, leading them to go to war with the German Empire. I will say that Germany is not in the best situation. Belgium's in the Entente, but the Entente's essentially garbage. I literally think it's just France. And again, you're at war with New Zealand, Australasian, or the Australian Union. I don't even know, because you're not in a faction. You might end up joining the Reichspakt, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Again, you're in the Internationale. So, I mean, we could invade Brazil, but I don't think that's top priority. Top priority should definitely be, hey, invade Britain. After Britain is dead, then we can, I think, move our attention down to the Brazilians. What do we want to research next? We are getting research bonuses for this right now, so I don't think it's worth it. We will go for Excavation 3. And I'm wondering, do we go for free trade? I think the answer is yes. Give me... Nope, not limited exports. That's literally the exact opposite of what I wanted. Go for free trade. As far as I know, aware, we should still have supplies. Yes, we do. Rubber, we'll get that from Germany's Asia. Me and Germany. They don't like me very much, but, you know, they'll like us in the future. I mean, you actually don't really like me at all. And our stability is still terrible. I don't know if we're ever going to have positive stability. I will lean towards that being a thing that literally never happens. Ah, wait. 10% stability here, though. Could be nice. Again, Manifest Destiny. You lose a stability. Non-core manpower. Focus on offensive. You're mostly... I don't know if you make a faction. The Nicholas countries in North South America can now be attacked. Again, I don't believe you make a faction, unfortunately. I think you should. Thank you for the 14, I think, aircraft. How many planes do we have in reserve? An okay amount. Medium bombers, I'm going to crank you to 200. I know we have close air support. You have no manpower for the close air support? Okay, cool. Again, yeah, I know our manpower is bad. Like, it's really bad. Okay, follow you up with church and state. More stability. More war support. Because you are a negative... Is it this? No, it's... You? No. Division limit -10. I mean, -10. Oh no, we were losing 10 out of 160. I don't think it's that big of a deal. And I only want one of each of these guys deploying right now. Because what are you missing? I'm assuming it's manpower. Yes. You don't have any troops. Which, I mean, yeah, fair enough. The Nicholas bombing. Please stop blowing me up. Stability is still going by 1.6% though. That's actually really good. Of course, that's because we're at -63. The Lauriers, I think if I remember correctly, the basing rest point is 50% stability. So given enough time, we will get our way back up to 50%. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Again, like, do we care about anybody here? I mean, literally nobody's died yet. But it's a little bit scary, right? Because if the Commune of France is mobilizing her troops, they've been mobilizing since we've been at war. It does give the Internationale a little bit of a head start, which is unfortunate for Germany. But we immediately need to send troops to Ireland. That's my thought. We need to send troops to Ireland immediately and immediately invade Britain. We cannot give them any time to build up forces, even though we've kind of already been doing that, but I've had no choice. Do I even send Purple Army? Do I leave America completely undefended just so I can kill the Internationale? I think the answer is yes. And if need be, I can always deploy these 24. I mean, they're going to be garbage units, but we can always deploy them. How many more days do you have left on this? You have 3. Okay, so we got 3 more days. You'll be at war with Germany. Which means you're also going to be at war with you. Yes, you're doing the final battle at the moment. Remember, will any of you guys... You're liberal right now. I don't know if you're going to break away from the Reichspakt. A little bit scared. A little bit scared for Finland here. Yeah, but you guys are now at war. Everybody's being called in. We just gotta wait until you're at war with the Irish. And then we immediately send troops into the area. You declare war on Azerbaijan, you declare war on Kiva. Basically, you declare war on everybody. Hey, Ireland's now in the faction. Okay, Ireland. I immediately want military access. I am immediately then going to send my entire navy. Literally all of you are going to go straight to Dublin. And then I'm going to have you delete all your lines. We're going to get purple for naval invasion from Belfast to this unnamed port in Scotland. Bring all of our troops over here. All the green army, you go here. All the blue army, you land in Cork. Move your way as quickly as you possibly can. Russia's intervened in the war. But I don't think there should be too many international forces around here. Again, yeah, there's Brazil. Yeah, there's Chile. But I'm not actually scared about them, right? I mean, we do have an issue where, you know, we obviously cannot send out our... Like, obviously, we cannot send out air forces until we actually capture a port. By the way, you're not claimed by Canada. And I'm assuming you're not claimed by Canada because that only will take effect if you are normal Canada, I'm pretty sure. But America is born again. Many doubted the ability for the Silver Legion to succeed Huey Long, but those that took the risk are now enjoying the fruits of America's credit system and renewed faith. Huey Long's legacy is that blindness and deception that gave way to Pelley's truth. What remains to be seen is what foreign conspirators will do next. Well, we're already at war with those foreign conspirators. So again, you are infrastructure. You're decent. I probably want to get you... I mean, you're also political power. What are you? You're just decreases to other factions, which I mean would give me more political power. So actually, getting forced label right away probably would be good. Okay, Denmark turned to autocracy. Our navy is in position. And again, we have oil. Nobody else around here really has oil. And here comes the American Navy, bitch. Fucking Christ. Okay, we sank a handful of British ships. We sank, yeah, 5 British submarines. And then I don't know how many commanders we have. And I can't really afford any more. Delete all your previous orders. You are going to be a strike force in the English Channel. How many ships do they have? Okay, they do have a lot. Just be a strike force in the eastern approaches. Same with you. You are going to patrol. You are going to strike force here. Again, actually, delete all your previous plans. You are 12 ships. You're going to convoy raid around here. You are going to strike force. Actually, I think you might have had previous orders. You're going to strike force here. You are going to patrol. And you are going to naval invasion support. But don't be here, okay? And we even have more naval units approaching as well. Right now, in the eastern approaches, we have 63%. My air units that are on the... Where's my carrier? Yeah, you just stay in this area, please. We're encountering a very large British Navy. We are sinking a handful of ships. We've lost 1 destroyer. They've lost 3 destroyers in a submarine. We've lost 2 destroyers. They have better screening efficiency. Our screening efficiency is garbage. But, I mean, we just outnumber you, right? I think we just outpower you. You guys, of course, don't have a commander. Patrol around here. See what kind of information you can find. I think we should have some air forces, but right now we kind of don't. Okay, and our units are now approaching. We're taking a little bit of damage from British submarines, which I'm very sad about. Do they actually have support over here? They do. Yeah, secure this whole area. Take whatever land you can. Again, we have enough oil, and if we need to get more oil, we should be able to import it from the Dutch East Indies. Apparently, we lost. I'm guessing because we lost a lot of planes. I don't know if I agree with that, but, you know, here we are. How many men have we lost so far in this war? We have lost 14,000 just trying to get troops across. And I think for right now, you guys are basically the Defense of America army. You guys can be the Red Army because it's a little bit ironic. Again, non-aggression pacts with all of the Reichspakt. Yeah, and you're countering a large amount of British submarines, but we're now sending... We should be sending troops over here. Denmark. Okay, Denmark has decided to peace out. Yeah, help destroy some British shipping, please. Don't allow the... Okay, the German Navy's also around here, so that's nice. Of course, we are taking some heavy casualties. I mean, this is kind of be expected, even though I hate it. How many men have we lost now? 53,000 Americans are now at the bottom of the ocean. Jesus Christ. Maybe we should have done more for escorting. Okay, like, look at our Navy, though. Bring these guys in. We have lost 2 destroyers. Again, I would love more air forces in the area, but we just can't really afford that. Italy join the Internationale. Don't kill my entire army. I think we might lose 100,000 men before we even get to Ireland. Which is a little bit embarrassing. Okay, we sank a British submarine. We have units that have at least landed now. Jesus Christ, okay. All of these guys who were on Strike Force, I might actually want you on Convoy Escort. At least one of you on Convoy Escort. We're having some big issues, okay? I'm pretty sure we're already like 100,000 dead. Almost. We're getting there. Bolivia and Paraguay are now in the war. They're at war with... Why Bolivia? Oh, they're a puppet of Brazil. Okay. Or they're a puppet of Paraguay. That's the country I'm thinking about. Okay. What stuff here? More tanks, please. What are we making? We're making submarines, I'm assuming. Yes. Very garbage submarines, but submarines nonetheless. So yeah, like that's like 100,000 casualties. Which, again, I'll say is very bad. Like, it's horrible. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that's 1/4 of the casualties that the United States took in actual World War II for the entire war. And we've lost it just getting our units to Ireland. Which I find hilarious. Oh, but what is this? That's a pretty good battle for us, I would say. We did lose, I think, our carrier, which actually is kind of terrible. But I'm pretty sure now all of our forces, for the most part, are now around here. Okay? We are making more ships. Gonna combine you into one fleet. Combine you into one fleet. Wait, you actually don't even have any plans right now. I'm gonna combine you, and you're gonna strike force here. You're gonna scout this area. You are going to convoy escort here. You're gonna patrol. And that should be... Where are you guys? You're up here. Okay. You're also gonna strike force. So we have destroy. That's a lot of British destroyers we've taken out. I don't believe those count as casualties here, unfortunately. Also, France is immediately pushing away into Germany. You hate to see it. We're at 48. We're at 52% now. We have more ships. Sniper selection. Obviously, army experience, not even a question. Go with all of you. Technology. We're going to go for 1940 infantry equipment. Follow you up with fighting more federal terrorists. Where does it actually put us with all of this stuff? They're almost done. But I do think, at least for right now, this is going to be a good time for us to end this episode. Thanks everybody for watching. My name's Sam. If you enjoyed, run a thumbs up. Not to a thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.